Hello viewers, welcome to Science TV Prime News with me, your host WERANGAI, and this is my sign name. My sign language interpreter voicing is Esther Kindi. Let's focus on the news. President William Ruto has pledged that his administration will support the welfare of Kenya Defence Forces KDF by prioritizing the housing program. Speaking during the marking of the 12th KDF Day celebrations at Embakasi Garrison in Nairobi, President William Ruto said that the Kenya Kwanza regime has already concluded procurement of 3 barracks to build 9,000 housing units for the military. The head of state further praised the KDF efforts in ensuring peace and sustainability in the country and region, saying the government will continue to support the military with both equipments and services. He consequently reaffirmed that his leadership will continue to support their armed forces in their sworn duty to defend the country.
I stand here with a tremendous sense of gratitude and admiration, as well as pride and joy for the brilliant achievements, the fine example, and immense promise that our defense forces have provided and continue to demonstrate to our nation, our region, and globally ever since Kenya became a republic. In a world that has entered a sustained period of unprecedented complexity and dynamism, with rapidly mutating threats and challenges, as well as complicated and demanding opportunities, our defense forces have played their part of establishing, maintaining, and enhancing security and stability, which are the foundation on which progress rests with excellence. The performance of our economic engine in our nation reflects the confidence of investors, entrepreneurs, and workers in the sustainability of our national security and stability. Capital. Let me just say 2 things as a sign of appreciation to our Kenya Defence Forces and our security agencies in general. As we execute our housing program, we have made a deliberate decision that KDF is going to be an automatic beneficiary of our housing plan. Last week, we concluded procurement in 3 different barracks to build 9,000 units for units of houses for our Kenya Defence Forces. We have also concluded the procurement process to give our Kenya Defence Forces construction equipment that will support their engineering department to do more roads, more bridges, more schools, more hospitals, especially in the difficult areas of our republic. Kenya is a vibrant, peace-setting nation with an enterprising people whose pioneering spirit frequently takes them across our borders in pursuit of opportunities. We are good neighbors in our region and committed members of the international community. Just as we are committed to regional, Pan-African, and global economic integration, we are also invested in regional, continental, and international peace and security. The realities of the contemporary international environment compel us to take a deep interest in the dynamics of globalization.
The Mama Rachel Ruto initiative, Mama Doing Good, has collaborated with the Turkish Cooperation and Coordination Agency to plant fruit trees in schools located in Embu and Meru counties. This joint effort aims to involve thousands of school children in tree planting activities. During the launch of Mama Fruit Garden at Rukira Primary School in Embu, over 600 fruit trees were planted. The initiative aligns with President William Ruto's goal of planting 15 billion trees by 2032. Embu Deputy Governor Kinyua Mogo mentioned that they have commenced his initiative to comply with the presidential directive. In other news updates, we have Migori County government and other stakeholders have put in efforts to help eradicate the female genital scourge that has derailed the development and well-being of girls in Korea community. Migori County Women Representative Fatuma Muhammad led other stakeholders and partners to Sakuri Girls, where she sensitized the ladies on how best they can evade their monies. She called upon the schoolgirls to be extra disciplined and know their rights, especially during the long December holiday when the female genital celebrations and activities are going to take place. She further encouraged the girls to be more disciplined and ensure that they are pushed to put into temptations and perform retrogressive traditional practices. Migori County Executive Committee Member for Education Rahab Robe said that the county has put in place measures that will enable them to keep the girls safe.
Ile kiwembe, kaa chini na mama, mwambie mama na kupenda na kuheshimu, lakini mama, wacha nikwambie, dunia imebadilika. Ulikuwa ukipitishwa wembe eti ndio usishike mimba. Si kuna wengi hapo wamepitia wembe na wameshika mimba? Mimi hiyo haizuii mimba, ni discipline yako mwenyewe. Mwambie mama, badala ya kunipeleka kwa wembe, mama kipenzi changu, uliumbwa na Mungu, unamwabudu naye mwabudu. Mama, kama unaona nitashika mimba, nipeleke kanisani niombeke. Na Mungu akakuombwa, niliingia Fatuma mtoto wangu asipate mimba. Na wewe uchungaji na amri 10 ya Mwenyezi Mungu, mimba haitakupata.
On our news update, telecommunication company Safaricom today launched Safaricom Hook, a new platform that seeks to empower the youth by leveraging the power of technology. Focusing on 3 key hooks: technology, career, and culture, the platform aims to nurture and support the aspirations of the Gen Z demographic and transform their lives by being a technology enabler through offering access to custom-made offerings that will leverage Safaricom's extensive mobile networks. Safaricom Hook seeks to enable Gen Z to maximize their online potential by enjoying a digital lifestyle by facilitating smartphone access, providing relevant value propositions such as make your own bundle, which gives user the freedom to decide how much they spend on data and voice, and availing loyalty rewards to delight offers. In the tech hook, Safaricom will empower the youth with digital skills for tech future through touchpoints such as Safaricom Digital Talent Program, and the Safaricom Engineering Community, and partnerships with several organizations including the Power Learn Project, who empower African youths through software development.
Here this evening in the Home of Champions to launch a very special platform, but also a movement which we are calling Safaricom Hook, and it is a way of really empowering the youth. Safaricom has always been about transforming lives. It's about connecting people to people, connecting people to knowledge and to opportunity. And there's no question that the youth is the biggest area that we need to focus on. The average age in Kenya is around 19-20. So the majority of people are youth. So today we are going to be seeing 400, 300, 400, 500 youth who will join us. This is a county that has a lot of universities and colleges. We are in the right place. And our intention is to empower the youth, to incentivize them to live their lives the way they want to live, to use technology. And we always say, if you combine technology with innovation, you can really transform lives. You can enable people to live better, to socialize better, to shop better. There are 3 elements that we'll be doing for the youth. First is to ensure that they have access to the technology, especially the connectivity, ensuring the youth have smartphones on pay-as-you-go, other methods, ensuring that the smartphones are affordable. We are doing that. The second is ensuring that they can afford the bundles, the actual data that they need, and ensuring we tailor that to their needs. So if you are TikTok or Facebook, we tailor one. You can also have your own, build your own bundle. And then there are many other ways that we can ensure, as long as you access the internet, you'll have the opportunity to be able to leverage.
On other news updates, we have the Uwezo Fund Oversight Board has released more than 3 million shillings to organize groups within the Ugunja sub-county in Siaya. Speaking during the release of the checks to the groups at the Ugunja constituency office, Uwezo Fund Oversight Board officials, led by Lilian Kirudha, said that 27 groups from the constituency will get a total of 3.1 million shillings. Kirudha said the board recognized the support it has been getting from the local members of parliament, that is Opiyo Wandayi, and encouraged local residents to extend the same backing to them through timely repayments of loans. The chief guest during the disbursement of the checks to Ugunja Deputy County Commissioner James Aludo encouraged locals not to fear taking development loans. Mr. Aludo said the government was encouraging Kenyans to form organized groups through which they can access cheap finances from several affirmative funds created by the government.
The government is encouraging wananchi to organize themselves in form of group. There is a lot of money in this republic, if you have not known, a lot of money. There's a lot of money.
And away from that news update, the government has announced reviewed fuel prices, with petrol price up by 5 shillings and 72 cents, diesel up by 4 shillings and 48 cents, and kerosene up by 2 shillings and 45 cents per litre. This means that super petrol will retail at 217 shillings and 36 cents, diesel at 205 shillings and 47 cents, and kerosene at 205 shillings and 6 cents in Nairobi. While addressing the media on Saturday, led by Energy CS Davis Churcher, he said he decided to take part in this month's briefing to let Kenyans know what the government is doing to try and deal with the skyrocketing prices of petroleum products, even as he said that citizens should expect more price increments. CS Churcher further said that the cabinet agreed to use Petroleum Development Levy (PDL) to cushion Kenyans.
Of 205 shillings. Ladies and gentlemen, in terms of the computation of the delta, when we look at the proposed price of 217 shillings and 36 cents for super petrol, and against the 60% cushioning, we land at 211 shillings and 64 cents for super petrol. This is an increase in the pump price by 5 shillings and 72 cents. For diesel grade, from the proposed price as computed by us of 205 shillings and 47 cents, once we then apply the stabilization amount, it becomes 200 shillings and 99 cents. This is a 4 shilling and 48 cents increase. And kerosene from 205 shillings and 6 cents to now, with the application of the stabilization, 202 shillings and 61 cents. This is an increase of 2 shillings and 45 cents. Ladies and gentlemen, with that, the increase that will be applicable in the current cycle of petroleum prices from the 15th of October to the 14th of November is as follows. Super petrol will be increasing by 5 shillings and 72 cents per litre. Diesel will increase by 4 shillings and 48 cents per litre. And kerosene will increase by 2 shillings and 45 cents per litre. The government has applied the stabilization numbers as I've just mentioned, and will continue to monitor.
And on to our final news update for the evening. Garissa County Health Department has reported a second wave of cholera outbreak, with 6 cases recorded in the Dab camp, Garissa County. County Director for Health Adan Hussein announced emergency tents have been set up and necessary medical equipment supplied in response to the crisis.
The situations, so at least it doesn't move out of the current locality, by engaging the community, not only at the camps, but even the host community, by creating awareness. We dispatch some critical medical supplies, including IV fluids and other related supplies to the camp to support them. And we are also doing, we are planning to set a cholera control center, which is already there. We need to activate it.
We have been able to preposition some of the medical supplies, including cholera kits, cholera beds, IEHK and PPEs, as part of emergency preparedness for the outbreaks that are currently ongoing and those that are going to come.
And that is all we had prepared for you today, our viewers. Thank you for joining us here at Science TV. I have been your host, Beneficiaries, and this is my sign name. My sign language interpreter has been Esther Kendi. Don't forget to leave a comment on all our social media platforms. You can join us on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Enjoy your night and have a good night.